Welcome back to Beltmatic, and we are just about to hit our goal for this level 18, 720. And we're about, once we get that to 6k, we should be good. And we even got an upgrade while I was leaving it to run. Okay, so the numbers we have to make are, okay, let's start with 871. And we get an Exponentiator, so I guess that lets us do exponentials. So let's figure out the best way to make 871. Okay, off the top of my head, 871 is a bit tricky, but I'm pretty sure it can be divided by 13. And 13, okay, 871 divided by 13 is 67 or 67. I'm sorry for making that joke. I apologize. But okay, we have to make 67. And to make 67, we could just do 6 times 11 plus 1. So we do 6 times 11 plus 1, then times it by 13. So we need a 6, 7, 11, and a... Wait, we need a 11, 1, 13, and a 6 near each other. So we got the 11, we got the 1, we got the 13, we got the 6. Okay, so let's start on that. So first things first, we do 6 times 11. Let's put our extractors down. We'll just put our extractors where we need them. Okay, so let's get a multiplication machine. We need a multiplier with an adder, like a multiplier that leads into an addition, which this kind of does over here. But I want one that's stacked on top of each other. Let's look around. This does the job. Okay, and it leads into another multiplier, which is kind of what we need. So we could just take this whole stack here and just replicate it, I feel, and that should give us what we want. So we got the 11, we got the 6, and we got a place for the 1. So let's just add that all in. We'll place it down here, right here. Okay. So now with the belt, the 11 goes into here, and the 6 goes into here. Yeah, let's do it this way. So now we have 6 times 11. Then we add the 1 on to these. And that should hopefully be fine. And then we should output 67, and then if we just attach the 13 to the end, if I did my math correctly, that should output the 871 we need. Now let's go look. Okay, we're getting 871, perfect. Oh, and I got another upgrade. Okay, we have quite a few upgrades going on here. Okay. So let's think. Okay, so first let's get this 871 joined up actually before. Okay, so the 871, I need a path for it to enter. Which numbers don't we need? Do we need 75 still? No, we don't. Okay, so I can get rid of these 75s that are coming in. There's 2 spaces where these 75s are coming in. Yeah, they can go. Let's demolish this 75 trail. To be fair, we can kind of destroy the whole, like, pathway, I feel, of these 75s. Yeah, we don't need them anymore. So let's get rid of the 75s. And there's also this pathway of 75s. We can just get rid of this whole thing over here. And then get rid of these. A little bit of house cleaning. Okay. Oh fuck, I accidentally destroyed a pathway that I might need in Rio. Okay. So now from here, we want to bring it all the way. Okay, this cuts through something, so we don't want to bring it all the way up yet. We want to bring all the way. Can we? We'll just bring it all the way up to here and then just drag it along. Did that go through nicely? Let's see. Oh, it cuts through something. No. Okay, Control Z, undo. Okay. We're gonna need to like be a bit like careful with how we do bring it up. Okay, in and then across the bottom here, and it goes up. Perfect. Okay, so now we should have 871s rolling in, and I actually can't wait for that one because we unlocked the Exponentiator. To be fair, we could potentially... Oh, we haven't connected up. We could potentially speed this up by just duplicating it. But like, again, the trail is like full, if that makes sense. There's very little gap, so I don't know how much more we can really speed it up. There's occasional, like every 3 there's 1 gap. So I guess efficiency wise, we could, if we were being super efficient, we could potentially increase. So if we have 8 and we're making 3 when we could be making 4, we could just add like 2 on, and that should help out a bit. So, but we would need to add them on along the bottom too, which is a little bit, okay, let's see the ads. Like this one's just stuck. It's not even getting a turn to really fit him through. So, but anyways, I think we're fine for the with how we got this up for now. They'll be making their way up. There they are. Nice. Okay, let's move on to the next number that we need. So I think 1114, because it's the lowest number that we're not making yet. So what's the best way to make 1114? 1114. We could. One person gave me a little bit of a tip. They were like, try like making 2 big numbers, then adding them together. Because we could get really big really quick by using like our 9s and 11s and 13s and multiplying them. So like if we did 9 times 11, that gives us 99, but then we times it by 11 again. That gives us 1089, and that is close to 1,000, or like 1,100, instead of doing 11 times 10 times 10, and then adding the 14, which is just 7 times 2. But we can get to 1089, and 1114 minus 1089 is just 25, which we could just get 5 times 5. So I think that's what we should do. We do 9 times 11 times 11, then do 5 times 5 just to finish it off. So we got a 9, we got 11, we need to find a 5, we got 5, we got 9, 11 here, and 5 here. Yeah, okay, let's set one up around here. So we want to do 11 times 11 basically, then times the 9, then 5 times 5, and then add it to the 9 times 11 times 11. Okay, so we need a self multiplicator, which we have over here. And oh, this is the perfect setup we actually need right here, the whole thing. We need a self multiplicator into a normal multiplicator. Okay, let's copy this over. And let's put this down right here for now. Yeah, right here. And if we do that, we get the 11s going in and making 121. And then we make the 9s to make 1089. And then we copy the self multiplicator again for the 5s this time. There we are. Now we got 5 times 5 to make 25. And now we just need to add the two sets of numbers together. And we can have quite a few adders for this emission. Let's just delete this row for now. And let's just get like a little adder set up. Yeah, this is a little adder set up. And we can just put that down here. We could potentially get more adders in too. Yeah, because the 25s will go out there. Let's add a couple more adders because our adders work so much faster. Make like 10 of them or 12 of them. So the 25s, so these will all go into the B slots. No, they all go into the A slots. That was actually bad. Okay, they all go into the A slots. Yeah. They all go into the A slots. And then we get the 121s to all go into the B slots. Okay, let's demolish this little trail here. And then, or not the 121s, the 1089s. Put them into the B slots. Like they should. And yeah, we get 1114. Okay, now our objective is just getting it to the base. What numbers don't we need? We don't need 720 anymore, I'm pretty sure. Let's make sure. Yeah, 720. We do not need that 720. So we can demolish this whole pathway. Yeah, and do a bit of house cleaning while we're at it. We're going to keep the construction in case we do need it for some reason, but I don't think we will. And then we just line up our adders. If we just do something like this, connect all these up and go the other way and then drag upwards, we can just slot it right in. Oh crap, I accidentally destroyed these paths too while I was deleting. Okay, fix those paths. And we should have our 114s coming through. Nice. And they're non-stop, to be honest. Like, look at them go. They're just constantly flooding. Okay, anyways, that's perfect. So now on to the next number. Okay, we're at almost 7, we're at almost 2k there. Okay. 114, done. Let's do 2719. I feel 2719 will be a bit of an interesting setup. So how do you want to do 2719? What's the fastest way? 2719. What can it be divided by? Let's think about this. So 2719, can it be divided by any number? Like it can't be divided by 13. It can't be divided by 11. Can't be divided by 7. Can't be divided by 5. It can't be divided by 3, and then it also can't. So that's all the primes gone. So I need to make a big number and a big number and add them together. Okay, let's think about this. How do we get to a big number? 13 times 13 times 13. That's the biggest number. 2197. 2719 minus that equals 522. Is there an easy way to make 522 and then we can just add it together? 522. How do we make 522? 522. 2719 is a bit awkward because 522 is quite a hard number. We could do like 500 plus 22. 2719. Let me. Is there another way of doing it? 522 is awkward. 2719. What if we made. 522. Okay, 2719 is a bit awkward to make. If we minus 1 from it, 2718. Now 2718 might be a bit easier instead of doing big numbers. Let's maybe try 2718. 2718 is just 2718 can be divided by 6 and we get 453. And I'm pretty sure we made a 453 before somewhere. Or am I being a bit dumb? I don't see it here actually. Maybe not. But 2718 and then add 1 might be the way. Because 453, right? So that can be, of course, the 6 times 453 equals 2718. But then with the 453, if we subtract 13 from it, we can get 440, and 440 is just 40 times 11, which is 8 times 5. So there might be, this might be a very complex number to get to, 2719. Oh crap. Okay, let's make 2718 then. Let's go do this. Okay, so we need an 8, a 5, 11, 6, and a 13. Okay, let's try and find what we're looking for. Look, we'll try and make something up here. We built a lot down here. We haven't built much up here. Okay, so we need a 11. We need a 5. We need a 13. We need an 8. And we need a 6 and a 1 to make the final number. Okay, so let's set up here. We got our 11. We got our 8. Where's our 8? Okay, we got a 5. We got a 6. We got a 8. And a 13. Okay, let's construct this now. So let's copy over our multiplier because we need quite a few multipliers. So let's get a multiplier. Bring that all the way up here. And our first multiplication is to get to 440. So we need the 8 times 5 and then times that by 11. Yeah, so we'll just place it down here. And we'll place another one that goes straight into it over here. But this time, for this one, we'll make the pathway slightly different. Make the pathway going this way. So we can feed the 11 straight. Oh, I don't want to go through the 1. So we can feed the 11 straight into here. We can feed the 5 straight into here. And then we can feed the 6, or sorry, not 6, 8 straight into here. And this should make us 440. And from this 440, we will add, let's get a set of adders. Wait, let's demolish this for now. Because I don't want a lot coming out. Screw it, they can come out. Yeah, 440, okay, that's nice. Then we want this to lead into some adders. So maybe we could just copy this little setup here. And these adders will add 13 onto what we're building. There it is. Let's rotate. Okay. So if we line these up here, that's fine. Oh, no, oh no, the trail's not set up right. Actually, it is, because they were just feeding into here. Into here, into here, into here, into here. Okay, that's nice. So now we just need the pathway for the 13 to enter. Okay, and we'll make it on the other side. So demolish this little point. I'll have the 13 come in down to here, and then across into here, and then just across the whole thing. And we can clear these out because we don't need AAE. And I hope that works out nicely, because that should give us 453, which we can then multiply by 6. Okay, perfect. Now we need to multiply this by 6. And we need to add 1. So let's get the combo machine again. So this is our little combo machine. Is it? Sorry about that. Okay. So what do we need to do here now? We need to copy this combo machine. Oh, this is a bit awkward, this combo machine. Is there another one? Should be another one somewhere. Down here. Yeah, okay. Let's copy this combo machine instead. There we are. Okay, let's bring this all the way back up here. Okay, we're making 453. And the 453 goes into here. Okay. Then we need to bring this 6 in. Yeah. Okay, let's bring the 6 down into... Make it follow along this path. And bring it down right into here. We can delete this little bit over here. And then all we need to do is add the 1 in, which the one's right here. Perfect. And just connect this all up nicely. If we do this and drag it across all the way. Wait, why are they messing up? We got some 2719s. Okay, but some of the additions are going wrong. Okay, let's delete these. Okay. These go, okay, and let's clear all of these. Okay. Just clear again. Clear. Don't want no numbers. Okay. So all of these go into the B slot, the 2719s. Yep. 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 And then these go into the A slot. $3624 is being built. 343 is somehow being built. Oh, okay, that's where our problem lies. Somewhere up here. Okay, let's demolish these pathways to make sure then. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, but we got 30 and 40s being built at different times. How? How is 30 being built? Wait, okay. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay, Control Z. I've accidentally connected their pathways instead of making them separate. Okay. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Demolish this. demolish this. Okay, let's connect you up straight down. Demolish this. Wait. Okay, no, you're not meant to go straight down. You're meant to go to the side. Okay, let's resolve this issue first. Okay, this goes here, and this comes across it and then goes into here. And now if we clear the whole thing and let it like restart, let's let it rerun. Hopefully now we should have 2719 from this like insane contraption that I've built. This is like, I think this is a very like nice use of it, and we just need to connect it up there. But first let's just make sure we get 2719. Perfect. Okay, now we need to connect it up to the block, the cube. Okay, we have 40s coming in. I don't think we need 40s anymore, respectfully. Like, yeah, we don't need no 40s. Okay, I'm gonna demolish all these 40s. Okay, just up here to here. Do some little house cleaning. 40s are gone. And now we just need to drag these all the way down. Just attach it to the top like this, and then just pull it down straight into here. And now we have 2719s being built. Perfect. Okay, I'm quite happy about this one. Okay, on to the next hurdle. Where is it? Upgrades. Okay, 2719 being built. Okay, now let's look at 1953. 1953. Okay, we can do an easy subtraction from 2000 by 47. But making 47's a bit annoying, because if we wanted to make 47, we would have to multiply two numbers and add one. But let's think about 1953. How would we do this? 1953 can be divided by 9. It can be divided by 9 to give us 217. So 217 now is our objective, because 217 times 9. We could... 217 is a bit of an awkward number, because it can't be divided by 3. 217, can it be divided by 7? It can, to give 31. So right now we got 31 times 7 times 9. And then to get 31, which I know for a fact that one is prime, we can just add, like, we can make 20 something and then add a number to it. Like, I don't know, make 22 and add a 9, which is just 11 times 2. And we need the 9 later anyway. Okay, so let's get on to making 1953. So I don't know why I have the 6 7 here, but I do. Anyways, okay, so 1953, we need a 9, we need a 7, we need an 11, we need a 2. A 9, 7, 11, and 2. Yeah, 9, 7, 11, and 2. Hopefully I'm not missing any numbers from this. Yeah, how are we gonna get this done then? We got a 7, we got a 2, we can get the 9, we can get the 11, we got the 9 and the 11 in. Okay, so let's start building up our number. Okay, so we'll put the extractors down. 11, 9. Okay. The thing is, we want the 2 and the 11 to be close to each other. So I was hoping maybe we could get... Okay, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't make a difference. Okay. So first things first. And we kind of want the 9 to be closer too, actually. I wish the There's got to be a better layout somewhere else. Let me go look for that. 9, 9, 9, 2, 9 and 2 near each other. We need 11, 11 and 7. Okay, and bunch 7. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this little 6, 7 we got going on here. Okay. 9, 2, 11, and there's a 7 somewhere. Yeah, 7. Okay. So first things first, we need to make 31. And that's, we're going to take a multiplication setup. We need the multiplication into an addition. So we're going to copy from here. And we got the multiplication into an addition sorted. So this is where, okay. So this is where we put it, right? We'll put it right here. And we will demolish this little part. Oh wait, whoops, I did not mean to demolish that part. I meant to build a track into here. All these go into the B slot, and then this part can get demolished a little bit. So all the 2s are going into there. Oh, we got an exponential! Exponentiator. That's tough. And then these go into here, and that should make us 31. And then we just need times the 31 by 7 and 9. So we need a double multiplicator, which we can't necessarily steal from here. We can a little, actually. Yeah, we're stealing it from here. So we need a double multiplicator. And here it is. And this just gets added on to here. Maybe it does. Wait, let's think about the pathways here. Okay, I see how the pathways are. And we need a 9. Okay, this is a bit irritating, the way this one's a bit set up, but it's not too bad. Because if we just change it to this way. Oh, we don't even have this end connected. Yo, what the hell? Yeah, this part should be, but that means we don't have it connected up here either. Unless I didn't copy it fully. No, we do have it connected, I think. Yeah, we do have all of them connected. Oh well. Might have just not copied it fully. But when these come out of here as 31s, nice. They're then gonna go be fed into all the B slots here. And then we can put the 9 in first, so it goes straight into here. And then we just add our 7 in from this direction. I think, yeah, up to here. And then we just drag our 7 in. Right into there. And I hope I have made the required number. Okay, so this part we can just demolish. And just see what we output. 1953. 1953. Perfect. Okay, 1953. And now with the 1953, was this? Yeah, this was the number we needed. We can just feed it into here. But where do we feed it in? 29s. Do we need 29s? We do not need 29s. Okay. Once I complete this, we're going to give our new Exponentiator a go. But, okay, let's drag this along. We could just drop it down here. Does it go through anything? It does. Actually, why not? If we do it like, if we do it like this, or if we bring it in like this, it doesn't go through anything. Yeah, let's just line it up with these. It goes down to here. Then it goes down into here. And there we are. And now let's just demolish these 29s. Okay, these 29s can go. Yeah, these are all 29s. Alright, okay, all the 29s are gone. Okay, now let's work on our 9-7. Okay, first let's give our Exponentiator a little test drive and make 64, which will just be 8 to the power of 2. So we need an 8 and a 2 somewhere. 8 and a 2, 8 and a 2. 8 and a 2 right there. Okay. Let's place our extractors down somewhere. Wait, where's the 8 and 2? 8, 2. And then just build out our Exponentiator. Okay. We'll make... So it's laid out like the subtractor a little bit. But anyways, we'll make 8 sets of them. So we got 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Can I count? Or am I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Okay, that's why I was bugging out, because I knew it was an 8. Okay, down into the A's go the 8th. And then into the B's goes the 2s. And out comes 64. 64, 64, 64 Zooling. If any of you know that, that's a throwback. And y'all are real. Okay, we don't need 19 and 59. These both trails can go. Yeah, 19 and 59 useless. Demolish. To be honest, 70 as well, I think. I'm gonna demolish it anyway. Might be wrong, but yeah, it needs to go. Yeah, let's get rid of this little pathway down here. So this makes our 59s, so this can all go. And all of this down here makes our 70s. Okay, let's see if we actually don't need 70. We do. Wait, no, we might not. I'm being a bit dumb. Okay, we do not need 70 anywhere. Let's just demolish this whole little 70 pathway, and I guess these 14s being made too. They can go. Yep. Okay. No more 70s, no more 59s. And 19s as well. Let's just clear it all. 19's gone as well. Okay. Now from our 64s, let's pull that down and add it to our cube. Okay, 64's being done. Okay, now on to the main objective, the middle number. Okay, let's try and make 973. Now, 973, what is the fastest way to make that? Let's think about this one. It can be divided by 7 to give us 139. 139, though, that one's a bit of a tricky number, because 139 can't be divided by 7, can't be divided by 11, can't be divided by 13, can't obviously be divided by 5, 3, and 2, so we need a way to make 139. Now, what's the easiest way to make 139? We can multiply two numbers and add them together. Like, we can multiply two numbers and then add something on top. Like, if we did, we could do 144 minus 5 using the subtractor. Yes, that's quite an easy way. 144 minus 5, but we have to use the subtractor. I'm just trying to think, can we avoid using the subtractor? Like, what if we did 12 times 11 gives us 132 plus 7? Yeah, 12 times 11 plus 7. Okay, so we need 12 times 11 plus 7 to give us 139, then times by 7 again. So all we need is a 12, 11, and a 7. 12, 11, and 7. Let's find... Where do we have 12? We have 12. We have 11 over here. We have a bunch of 11s around there. I want something on this side of the map. Let's see. 11, 12, 11, and a 7. Okay. So we need 12, 11, and our 7 over here. So now, what are we going to do? We do 12 times 11 plus 7 times 7. 12 times 11 plus 7. So we need a multiplicator into an adder, which we have down here. So let's copy this out. Twelve times 11 add 7. We'll build it up here. Actually, where's the... Okay, yeah, we'll build it right here. That's perfect, I think. Because the 7 can just go straight in to the addition spot it needs. 11 can go into the multiplication spot, and the 12 can go into the multiplication spot. And now we just add another multiplier at the on top of this, which we can just get from here. Rotate this, add it on top right here, and then we can potentially do this. Oh, the tiles aren't fully connected up. Or actually, we'll give another trail because I don't want there to never be not enough 7s. And we got a 973. I don't know why I sounded surprised there. For some reason, you know, I didn't trust the math. Wait, and we can also get rid of... So this is a path. We're just going to connect the path up. Right, and just get rid of all of this in the middle. Demolish. What does this even make? 720? Yeah, we can... We'll demolish this. We'll make 720 again if we need to another way. And there we are. Okay, we got our 973 being made. Now, what else do we need to make? Okay, after 973, what's our next upgrade? Okay, we could, you know what, let's enhance this exponential part over here, because it's very slow. We'll just make another that over here. Fuse goes in here, 8s go in here, and they all just connect up there, and we have doubled our speed of 64s being made. I think just doing 8 times 8 is probably faster. to be honest, than using the exponential tool, but I did want to use it because it takes 0.2 seconds for exponential to take place, where it takes 0.6 seconds for multiplication. So just simply off of that alone, like, we would have been 3 times faster if we use the multiplication. But I think it's cooler using the exponential, so, like, you know, suck it up. Okay, so now, okay, so we have our 64s being done. We can now work on 3656 or 2677. Oh, these numbers are stressing me. But I kind of want to just wait till our 64s are done and then work on the next, like, exponential upgrade, rather. Because I think, like, I do want to start getting the exponential in a place where, you know, it's really fast. Because, like, I feel like a lot of problems, if we use exponentials, they'll be solved way quicker. Just simply off the point, like, you know, you can, instead of doing 8 times 8 times 8 times 8, like 4 times, let's say, for a really large number, we can just do 8 to the power of 4. And, you know, the job is done with one, like, function, right? So we're just gonna, I'm gonna let it tick over to 64 and then work on the, to be fair, we might actually even want to speed this up a little bit more, because if I remember correctly, we reuse a lot of the, like, same numbers early on. So let's just get this in full swing. Like, we'll be asked to make 64 again for the next upgrade, but it will be, like, while we're making 64 again, it will be for, there'll also be another number added onto it. So now we are just pushing out the 64s. Look, constant trail almost. Actually, spoke a bit too soon, but we will have a constant trail. This needs to go all the way down to here. Yeah. And then this goes all the way down. Okay. Yeah, we have constant trails of 64 and we got the upgrade. Perfect. Yeah, see, we still have to make 64, but now we have to make 423. So 423, is that 423? Is that an exponential? Not really. What can we divide 423 by? We can divide it by 9. Yeah, 423 divided by 9 is 47. 47 is an awkward number though. 47, how do you make 47? 7 times 6 gives us 42, add 5. 7 times 6, add 5, yeah. So we'll do 9 times 7 times 6. Wait, okay, 7 times 6 plus 5, and then in brackets, all of that times 9. Okay, let's find the 7, 6, 5, and 9. 7, 6, 5. Where's the 9? 9? 9's here. Okay, we have a bunch of 9's over here. Okay, 9, 5. Oh, we got another upgrade. We got 2 upgrades. Nice. These numbers are so fucking big. Holy shit, 7,034. Okay, I would enjoy making my little 423. Okay, 7. Okay, let's just do a wide range. Okay, 9, 5, 5. And I don't need 2 5s. I need 1 5. And 7, which is there close to 7 to take? We'll take the 7 from up here, because then we can build it around here. Okay. First, we need a multiplication. We need 7 times 6, add 5. We need multiplication into addition. So we should have something up here. Yep. Okay. We have our multiplication into addition right here. Okay, let's rotate this. Rotate, rotate. Okay, place it down right here. See, this is what I wish we could flip, but it's okay. We'll place it right down here. Okay, we'll have our 7 come down into the bottom. Get multiplied by our 6. Then have our 5 come in from here all the way up to here. And we'll demolish this part. And then we need another multiplication just to multiply it by 9, which we can take from somewhere around here. Where is it? Here it is. And this just gets multiplied by 9, and we have created it. So just stack it on to the end here. And when we add our 9 in, we'll just stack it onto the end on this side and just drag our path all the way down to here, and we should have the 423 that is needed for this. Yep, there we are. And we can just, you know what, let's turn the belt the other way and just let it follow along into our main base. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I enjoy playing this game and do plan on making more and more videos for it. Yeah, and also again, these are the big numbers we have to make. If you know any ways of making them easily, please let me know. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next one. Bye.